a petrified forest from 390 million years ago. In southwest England, scientists came across a petrified forest with small, palm-like trees and traces of ancient arthropods among them. Dating has shown that it is the oldest known forest on Earth and is 390 million years old. Until now, it was believed that the oldest forest on Earth was 386 million years old and located in Cairo, New York. But petrified trees located in the Hangman Sandstone Formation in southwest England are even older. In recent research, scientists determined that they are 390 million years old. The results of the analyses were published in the Journal of the Geological Society. Petrified trees were discovered accidentally. Neil Davies from the University of Cambridge and his colleagues came across forest remnants while fieldwork in the Hangman Sandstone Formation, which dates back to the Middle Devonian period, 393 to 383 million years ago. At that time, what is now Britain was part of a continent called Laurentia, which was located just below the equator. Its location at that time means that the climate there was warm and dry. Petrified trees have been preserved both as hollow, sediment-filled trunks and as fallen logs that have been subjected to pressure from accumulating sediments and flattened over eons. In some cases, there are still visible marks on the branches where the branches grew. Scientists immediately noticed differences between the forest remains from the USA and the newly discovered site. A complex array of plants has been discovered in Cairo, whereas in Britain only one genus appears to dominate. These are now extinct plants known as Cladazylopsides, closely related to ferns and horsetails. They look like palm trees, but they are not related to palm trees in any way. They have a long central stem and sticking out what look like palm fronds. But those fronds aren't actually leaves. They're just lots of twigs, Davies said. These palm-like trees were approximately 2 to 4 meters tall. We found an area with standing trees in growing positions adjacent to each other throughout the area. We look at a snapshot and we can say with certainty that there were trees growing in that particular place and that the sediment we're looking at is the forest floor, Davies admitted. Among the petrified trees, researchers found traces left by small creatures. However, apart from the clues, nothing more has been found, at least so far. The evolution of trees and forests during the Devonian period fundamentally changed the Earth's terrestrial biosphere. Forests have influenced landforms and changed the Earth's landscape forever. Researchers suggest that the beginning of tree-driven changes on our planet occurred around 390 million years ago, and that the discovery of fossilized trees may reveal a turning point in Devonian plant ecology. In some ways, this suggests that there was a sudden increase in forest-type environments around 390 million years ago, Davies said. Stone tools found in Ukraine may be up to 1.4 million years old. Stone tools found in western Ukraine date back about 1.4 million years, archaeologists say. The creators of these tools were probably not Homo sapiens, but our close, now extinct relative. This means that our ancestors could have settled in Europe about 1.4 million years ago, i.e. 200–300,000 years earlier than previously thought. Ancient stone tools found in Korolyv in western Ukraine may constitute the oldest known evidence of human presence in Europe. Artifacts made of volcanic rocks were extracted from quarries in the 1970s. Using state-of-the-art methods, scientists determined that the layers of sediment surrounding the tools are 1.4 million years old. This is the earliest evidence of human existence in Europe, said Mads Forshu Knudsen, a geophysicist from Aarhus University in Denmark and co-author of the study, adding that it is not certain which species of man created these tools. But everything indicates that he could have done so. To be Homo erectus, the first of our cousins to walk upright. The description and results of the research were published in the journal Nature. In the ancient past, our ancestors struck simple knives and scrapers by striking one piece of rock against another, just as their ancestors in Africa did before them. They were used for cutting meat or scraping off remains from animal skins. Tools of this type, along with other artifacts, were found at the site in Korolewo. The authors of the publication claim that the tools found may be up to 1.4 million years old and provide valuable insight into how and when our first relatives reached Europe. According to them, they were probably representatives of the versatile species Homo erectus, who came to Europe from the east and spread to the rest of the continent. So far, there has been no strong evidence of migration from east to west, admitted Roman Garber, an archaeologist from the Czech Academy of Sciences in Prague, co-author of the study. When the artifacts were discovered, no one was able to date them accurately. But during this time, technology has advanced significantly and methods have emerged that could be used here. Garber and his colleagues used a dating technique based on cosmogenic isotopes, rare isotopes created by the collision of high-energy cosmic rays with elements contained in minerals on the Earth's surface. Changes in the concentrations of these isotopes can reveal how long ago the mineral was underground. By calculating the ratio of specific isotopes in the sediment layer containing the tools, the team estimated that they were about 1.4 million years old. So far, the earliest accurately dated evidence of hominin presence in Europe includes fossils and stone tools found in Spain and France and dates back to 1.1 to 1.2 million years ago. The oldest stone tools of this type found were discovered in eastern Africa and date back to 2.8 million years ago. The date of creation of the tools obtained in the dating led researchers to speculate that their makers were representatives of Homo erectus. It is the only known human species to have lived outside Africa about 1.4 million years ago. Moreover, the Korolyv tools resemble those found at archaeological sites in the Caucasus Mountains. which have also been linked to Homo erectus and dated to approximately 1.8 million years ago. No remains were found at the site in Corralewo, so it cannot be said with certainty that these tools were made by Homo erectus. The discoveries provide a more complete picture of the direction of travel that early Europeans likely took. Supporting the view that they spread from east to west, perhaps along the Danube valleys, the authors of the paper speculate. Homo erectus had bodies similar to modern humans, but much smaller brains. It appeared about 2 million years ago, at least that's what the fossil record suggests. His knowledge of stone tool making and hunting techniques helped him become the first hominin known to have spread outside Africa. Traces of his presence can be found from today's England to the islands of Southeast Asia. Some experts question the time range obtained in the research, set at 1.4 million years. They point out that the research has some problems. They don't have a very clear chronology, said Fabio Parenti, an archaeologist at the Federal University of Paraná. He also added that the artifacts were poorly described, and that overall he thought the study was pretty weak. Giovanni Muttini, a geochronologist at the University of Milan and an expert in paleomagnetic dating, confirms Parenti's objections. According to him, the main expansion of hominins from Africa began around 900,000 years ago. When glacial cycles became more intense and set entire food chains in motion. 900,000 years ago the world changed. Opening square bracket ellipsis closing square bracket. In my opinion, nothing particularly interesting from a climatic and ecological point of view happened 1.4 million years ago, Muttini pointed out. Other experts suggest that dating should include multiple methods using different geological clocks. Thanks to this, you can be more confident about the results obtained. Research in Korolev was suspended due to Russia's aggression against Ukraine. However, scientists do not lose hope and plan further excavations. They are also working on building a local museum and applying for this place to be included on the UNESCO Cultural Heritage List. Broccoli is a new weapon in the prevention and treatment of stroke. A chemical found naturally in broccoli may prevent the formation of blood clots that can lead to stroke. Scientists in Australia have also found that this substance may also improve the effect of clot-busting drugs. Broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables, such as kale and Brussels sprouts, have long been associated with beneficial anti-cancer properties. In new research, scientists have found that broccoli also has other extremely valuable properties. They can act as an anticoagulant and effectively prevent strokes. The results and description of the research were published in the journal, ACS Central Science. Stroke is the leading cause of disability among adults and one of the leading causes of death. A stroke may be hemorrhagic or ischemic. The former is caused by bleeding into the brain. the latter by stopping its flow. The vast majority of strokes are ischemic, in which the artery is severely narrowed or even blocked. About 85% of strokes are caused by the formation of a harmful blood clot in the brain. The risk of stroke increases with age, but cases of stroke also occur in young people. It is more common in men, especially those who are obese, have hypertension, smoke cigarettes and abuse alcohol. Genetic predispositions also play an important role in the disease. A group of scientists led by researchers from the University of Sydney in Australia analysed 23 compounds found in plants to assess their affinity for binding to platelets, thrombocytes. Platelets are essential for stopping bleeding from wounds, but under certain conditions they can form harmful clots that obstruct blood flow. Scientists have found that sulforaphane, a naturally occurring chemical in broccoli, can help prevent and break up blood clots that have already formed. It may also act as a good preventive measure for people at increased risk of stroke. Scientists found that sulforaphane slows down the process of platelets sticking together and hinders the formation of clots, probably by modifying the PDIA6 protein. This discovery potentially paves the way for the development of new life-saving drugs. After an ischemic stroke, a patient is given tissue plasminogen activator, TPA, a type of clot-busting drug that slows the progression of brain damage. Unfortunately, this only works 20% of the time. In mouse studies, we found that the success rate of TPA increases to 60% when the drug is administered with a compound derived from broccoli. Interestingly, this naturally occurring compound does not cause any signs of bleeding, which is a common side effect associated with blood thinners tested in the treatment of stroke, said Zuyu Liu, lead author of the paper. Preliminary tests have also shown that sulforaphane is able to slow the onset of stroke in at-risk people. Not only is the broccoli compound effective in improving the effects of clot-busting drugs after stroke, but it can be used as a preventive measure in patients at high risk of stroke, Dr. Liu said. Dr. Liu also believes that the drug may have a broader application in the treatment of diseases in which blood clotting plays an important role. We are very excited to have isolated a natural compound that could have profound and beneficial effects. We will continue to explore how highly purified vegetable compounds may have beneficial effects on disease processes. We want to understand how nature gives us gifts that improve our health. We also discovered another compound from another vegetable that looks promising in the treatment of thrombotic diseases, admitted Dr. Liu. The study authors recommend including broccoli in your diet. Broccoli, a member of the cabbage family, has a similar origin to Brussels sprouts, cauliflower and cress. They contain fiber, folic acid and many vitamins. Eating broccoli may help reduce the risk of developing cancer, better control blood sugar levels, protect the intestines and strengthen immunity.